Lower the sound. It's so damn loud. Yeah. I love opening. Yeah, daddy. Oh my god, the end, this is it, guys. Alright, it's time. Make sure we get to go. Okay. Bam. Let's start the final trial, guys. Set skills, make sure. Oh, we don't have the skills. Cheat code. Alright, we're good to go. Make sure I go to right. Let me notifications off. Alright, we're good to go. Trap. Ready? Let's do this. Dun. Let me fix the volume fast.
Let's begin with a simple
There we go.
explanation of the class trial.
Should be loud enough.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I already got the newest Survivor Perks Max I main, and I can't need to play a single match. Wow, that's a low W. That's a keck W. What up, Troy? It's time.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Blah blah blah.
Person
Same
will
thing.
earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami, my cute little
Little
sister.
sister.
You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Because you're a rabbit. Wow, silent treatment.
Chesto!
Even still quiet. Wow.
One more time.
Damn.
Jeez, how about this one?
What the heck? Ora.
This will be my final
JoJo reference.
It's useless.
Huh.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
Feel bad for Monami?
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's
Nagito, rest in peace.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
What?
Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger.
Hmm.
Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Okay.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start
Alright.
arguing already?
Don't argue, that's what he wants. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person, or... Alright, what's the first clue? Fleshy panel oil lighter? I have to hear this first.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Torture or no?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Torture Nagito.
That's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Let's
Definitely
see.
the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is
Suspect.
whoever found the bomb first.
No.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no
It's
way
a-
I'd torture someone.
Okay, that's kind of oof. That's already. It's like, were the rounds in Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The
Huh.
reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
This is the hardest trial. I know
Killer
that.
tortured Nagito.
No.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they
On
trying
Kuma's
to find out
count.
by torture?
Well, I need a refresher real fast. Make sure. Okay, let's see. Let's do a refresher. I think not this. Not Monkuma's file. Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope. Each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered in wounds. No. His right burned rope does not make sense. Survival knife, blood in left hand. The tape. Steve Gunnier, the plushie. Blood and girder. I had to make sure this is like oil lighter, MP3 player, Sonya's account, Monokuma's account. He knew all along the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed that to anyone.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the
Hmm.
suspect
Mono's account?
is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I mean, you are the ultimate Yakuza. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds in Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Torture. So I feel like
The
torture.
killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
I'm gonna try some things out because I don't know this.
Because the killer tortured Nagito.
Maybe? No, it's not this. I know that, but I'm just trying to test some things out. Cause like, fuck. Even I don't. I'm trying.
Didn't take Nagito's
It's like if we're
mouth to
playing
shut him
late.
up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Because I don't remember anything from last night, honestly.
The reason
This
Nagito's
much.
body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, they didn't torture him.
So
Make sure.
that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
The bomb location, right?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so,
It could be
the
that.
suspect
I think it likely agreed.
is whoever found the bomb first.
No, it doesn't matter. It was
That was
Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko.
Make sure. Let's try this
I
out.
found it. There's no way I'd torture
Hey, sure.
someone.
The killer didn't take. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer.
So that's why. What were they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No, I'm trying like. Fuck. I need to look through this again. Thing. Because like now this is actually the most big thinking. Because this is Nagito. He makes it hard.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
White lighter, Monaco panel doesn't make sense because
Telling
the
you,
door is
they
a
were
single door.
torturing him.
The plushie has a hole in it. Doesn't make
The
sense.
reason Nagito's body was covered with
Sorry.
wounds.
Torture wounds make
The
sense.
killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was.
Unless
so
it's the oh my god, don't be a truth bullet.
What were they trying to find out by torturing
The
him?
bomb location.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Yes, the hiding place makes sense.
So,
There.
the suspect
It's whoever found the bomb
is
first.
whoever found
But that's like
That was
coincidence.
Fuyuhiko.
That's all coincidence.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The bomb location, coincidence. What that fuck? Doesn't make sense though. Like fuck. Like I'm actually like I'm already spacing out at the first one because I'm tired. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm like. It doesn't make sense to be the torture rooms, but like location wise, this doesn't matter at all. The panels don't matter because that's literally a lock. It's a locked door murder room, but like. Sonya's accounts makes sense. It's not none of these. The fuck?
The killer didn't take
No.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Fake.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Torture and Monaco with these two.
His body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Is this? No, it's not that. I'm trying to guess right now. Like, I'm just guessing because like really, I actually don't know.
The killer didn't take
Like,
Nagito's mouth
it'll be
to
the
shut
file
him
or
up.
something.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
I'm actually like blanking out right now.
Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
I'm like blinking right now.
It's
Fuck.
because the killer tortured Nagito.
I'm actually blinking.
So
Fuck.
that's why he was so beat up.
It's always the first clue that was
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
like bomb location makes sense.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Coincidence. Wait, that could be the answer actually.
I found it by coincidence.
Wait,
There's no way I'd torture someone.
wait.
The killer didn't take. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Wait.
What were they trying to find out by torture? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the
Okay.
suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Okay, that's not it. If you're going to agree with me, I really need to back up the actual proof. I'm serious. It's coincidence. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? I'm actually blinking bad.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Monokuma's
I'm
account?
telling you.
He knew the bomb's fake.
torturing him.
He knew the bomb was fake. However, he apparently never revealed the fact to anyone. I'm actually blinking here. Like, fuck. Why am I being a dumbass idiot all of a sudden? Like, it's none of the wounds. None of the wounds are the answer. The torture wounds... Ah, God. Why can I not think right now?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Wait, this makes sense. The duct tape part. Discovery duct tape, however, the blood that splattered his face wasn't under the duct tape. Itself had a lot of crinkles. I'm really dumb right now. Why can I not think? I swear to God.
So, this is whoever found
That was Fuyu. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't take. I'm telling you, they were.
the reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
It's like, that was it. Okay. Fuck's sake. It's like,
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information,
oh my God.
they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh God, fucking Soda, shut the fuck up. I went through like 10 minutes of this.
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Right?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
I mean, I am stupid, so... stupid. I really gotta deal with this. Alright, what's the answer here? Burn ropes or knife, duct tape, speak on your Monica plushie, oil lighter, torture wounds, probably.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Yeah, interrogated, yeah.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nog and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
No, wait, nothing wrong. That's wrong.
Crap.
I need to accept that.
Pay
That's why.
attention. This is how it first. The killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location.
Multiplication, no.
Crap.
I need to look the answers
Pay
fast.
attention. This is how it first. The killer tortured Nagito and got information about. Then, after they killed him.
After they killed him, yeah.
Through those words.
Yeah.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors. We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Yes, she does. Are you in elementary school or
You
something?
were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Yep.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to
Okay.
open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps
Yes.
the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
That doesn't make sense though.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
I mean, everybody has a grudge against him.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to
Crafty
the crime scene
bastard.
and destroy all the evidence.
Hmm? The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
Hmm.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yes.
And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's
It's-
wishful thinking.
It could be,
Even
yeah.
if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
What?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazing
Ugh.
high intellect.
Oh my god, freaking S word because S word soda.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
That's why is taking Fujihiko's line. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear it first. The oil lighter was the answer there, I think.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Yes, that's correct.
The killer used some kind of setup.
Oh,
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
panels.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No, that's wrong.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Yes.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Some way. Yeah.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No, that's dumb.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
So,
Or perhaps
Yeah.
opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
ooh, there's two answers actually. There's two answers to work with. Okay, let's.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at
The killer used some. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
No.
some kind of setup.
Did they use the oil as
Nope.
an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No, 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 no. Monica with panels.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Yeah.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way? Maybe they used invisible thread.
No, that's dumb.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Not sound waves, no.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yep,
I agree with that.
yep. That's the way. Mm-hmm.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
What glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Yes.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Domino effect.
Yes.
Those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Yes.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there,
Yeah.
they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Sorry for being quiet, just playing DVD. Yeah, it's okay, Troy, don't worry. It's okay. It's all chill here. Yeah, I was struggling in the first
Probably why
part.
they turned off the lights in the warehouse.
But now it's like,
so we wouldn't
okay.
notice them.
My brain's... I'm kind of tired today.
So the reason the warehouse
So, yeah.
was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And I got my booster shot, so I'm waiting for me to be very, like, sore and dead in a few hours from a booster shot.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Mm-hmm. The sound? The killer hit the domino effect with, I think, the sound. Yeah, sound.
I see.
Sound, yeah.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Mm-hmm. Inside the warehouse felt even darker because our eye was still used to bright sunlight outside. Within the darkness, a loud hymnals blared through the warehouse with full volume. Yeah, we know this.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Yeah.
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, I'll be fine. With those words, to kindly brush off everyone's warnings and slowly open the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Yep.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Yeah.
The blocked doorway. There wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Only entrance. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. It is. We couldn't. The killer could have left. We couldn't see inside. They could have hit.
I see.
They couldn't leave. Honestly, yeah.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
Yeah, some kind of setup.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Yeah, one person, huh? Huh?
You don't mean.
But if that's true, this murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
Here's the plot twist, guys. The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Already? The chapter's over already, guys? Come on, it can't be that easy, right? Oh wait, right here.
This is my answer. What if It was Nagito.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know. He wasn't just the victim. Maybe. Huh?
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are
Maybe.
you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
I mean, Nagito's crazy enough to do anything to reveal the traitor, so not wrong.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Hmm.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
He had one free hand, by the way.
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss?
Yes.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Impossible is always possible. Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Torture wounds, burned rope. Burned rope, right here, the answer.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Yes, it
Couldn't
is.
do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Burned rope.
How about if you use your teeth?
Why the teeth?
Or if you use your front tail?
Why a tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Yes, it is 30 joke. Okay, I think that makes sense.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
That's
tying both arms would be impossible.
it is impossible doing, yes.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Oh, I missed it.
Or if you use your front tail?
I missed it by
Is
accident.
that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up, that's obvious.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
There we go.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Wait, what? Did I miss it?
Crap.
By yourself, wait. Burned rope.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Yes.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
I think I missed it. I don't pass with this.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is
It's-
that a dirty joke?
I think it has to be when the shoots bullets, I think. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
By yourself? Wait, maybe the other one then. Yeah, then let's try the other one.
To actually tie up, that's obvious.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
No.
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
There we go. Okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
What the fuck? Type your own arms and legs. Burned rope then.
Crap.
Fuck, I need to overthink this.
To actually tie up your own arms and...
Oh wow.
No, that's wrong.
It was like the first one, literally. For fuck's sake.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
He had a free arm.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned
No.
because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete
Yes.
evidence that proves it.
Proof that the burn rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap, his right sleeve, the lighter, the knife in his right hand, that duct tape.
I see.
His right sleeve, like, not burnt at all.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
But
Yeah.
Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Weirdo.
Kane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's kind of Monka-esque.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
God dang
That's
it.
not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
Oh
I
god.
mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Yes.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
God dang it. Not only try to charge me, now she wants my money back. The money. What's the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in the right hand using only your right hand. There's definitely an answer for this. A Monokuma plushie.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Right hand, right
Throw the
hand.
knife into the air and let the knife fall.
Nope.
Could he stab his hand that way?
Nope.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Yes.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
A Monokuma plushie.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Okay.
Even if
answer.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
There you go.
I agree with that.
Yes.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Yeah.
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after
Yeah.
he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
Huh.
Bleeding plushie is super
It's
scary.
scary.
It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie. So he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
Yes, Fuyuhiko. What do you think
I know
now?
what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
No.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Yes, that's true.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Soda is so disgusting.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Fucking soda.
Say it one more time. I need you recorded. For reasons.
Opened up soda.
Bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, In that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty,
Yep.
I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it?
You
You
just...
just don't want to believe it, right?
Yep.
That's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
Okay.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Okay.
Monomi's sassing me.
Yep, she is.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
She said the line. She said the line. Among Us.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
Yes.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You don't
It's
know.
impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Yes, Yaki. Friendship.
That's how. We made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
Yes. She's right. We made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now.
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Fun love him.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He
Yes.
was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only
Right here.
other way is...
He used his teeth?
Stop on the teeth, Akane.
Maybe he used his front tail.
Stop on the tail.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
What the fuck, Akane? Shut the fuck up.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Oh my god. He has to use that spear to stab himself. Even his arms and legs are tied, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The left hand, yeah.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about
Yes.
his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He
Yeah.
only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
Yes.
When the blood splattered. That's as far as it reached, right?
That
Mhm.
settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain.
Yeah.
Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said,
Yeah.
it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
Anything else wrong with
We
that?
need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagi's left hand doing with the blood splatter? Gripping.
I see.
Like when you hold that, when it looks at the blood, You're
Where
like
blood
gripping.
splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
He doesn't have a tail, Connie. Shut the fuck up.
There's the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Mm-hmm.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, that's the problem.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Really?
Really?
Like I thought, it's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
I think.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he gripping? The handle? The cord?
I see.
Cord. Yeah.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
Yep.
Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut off section about the same size as a human fist?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping. And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Yep.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Yes.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord, extending from the bud spear with his left hand. From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan,
What?
Maine.
Yeah.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's see.
Focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How
Yep.
it was positioned.
It's on top of the girder. Was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So it's just before that. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what the state was in before it stabbed Nagito. Oh, logic dive. Dive. Well, where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. This merge seems pretty obvious. You think so, right, Troy? You would think, Troy. You would think. Oh fuck. I would say 90% I'm certainly correct. Besides the sphere, what else was above Naito? Sprinkler, a stuffed plushie, a ceiling girder. There it is. You can say it, because this is very early in the scene, by the way. You can give your guess. God dang it. Alright, last question. What item connect both the spear and the ceiling girder? Spear's cord, the rope on Nagi's right hand. The spear's cord. You think he killed himself? That's an answer. That can work. I mean, that's what it looks like. But is that really the real answer? Alright, there we go.
It's all coming together. The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
Nagito did that all by himself. Did he have some sort of ESP?
He's not that lucky. He's the ultimate lucky
That'd
student.
be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder.
Yep.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is
Is for real?
He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
Sounds familiar like the first game.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so
Yep,
messed
that's really messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Geez, I'm now starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it, so now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
Really? Is that really it?
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...?
What are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
I don't know, bro.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue
Issue
here
is-
is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Yeah, Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. The Monokuma file.
I see.
is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Dead. The victim was Naito Komida. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbing his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thigh. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. So this is part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Oh, don't be hanging up the gamut. The cause of death, probably, right? Yep, cause of death, it is. Oh my god. There's only... Oh my god. There's like so much pain. Dude, look at this. Oh my god, I almost died, because look at that fucking... You can't see the death bar, but like, legit, everything.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Not only is there a spear stabbing his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thigh. There's a laceration, yeah, we know that.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
You would say that, but no.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
Nope.
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case,
Gundam's case and Mikan's case.
the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
are you saying that applies this time too?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are
Yeah.
you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Nope.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's
It's
not
not just a suicide.
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Right, I go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, back.
Are you sticking up for him?
No.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking
I know,
about.
Nagito's crazy.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
Yep.
I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now I think about it, Nike still said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Already recess. Holy fuck. Alright. Halfway done through the trial. Okay, we don't care about that. Dun, 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 dun. Reopen.
So if we're working together,
Okay.
where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's
Yeah.
better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
Hmm.
It's definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Hmm.
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
Yes. A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. The poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
Nope, he didn't bleed to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes, it is. The poison.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
Sleeper hold, no.
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
No.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Alright, we got it. The real cause of death of Nagito's death is something I've overlooked.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that...
Yep.
I agree with that.
Dun, dun.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Mm-hmm.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage.
Yep.
I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Poisoned.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I
Mhm.
see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Yep.
If poison was the cause of death,
Thoughts?
it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito.
I mean, I already know, you know that. I already know. But, like, I can't say yes or no to your answer, because... Discord? Oh, what is it? Sure. Alright, what do we got? I swear to God, it's troll face. I'm gonna hide it off here on screen, 1 second. Ooh, that's kinda good. I'm sorry. But yeah, honestly, that's really good, actually. Holy fuck. Would it be like what? Just like despair, Junko despair, or like I don't know. You can call it whatever something, but that's like really good though. Or like bruh, like bruh, like it's a bruh moment, like bruh. Oh, fuck you. I hate you. Let me fix it real fast. I'm gonna fix it real fast. Verify. Let me go on my Twitch settings real fast. Settings, moderation, open new tab. Let me fix it real fast. A week worth. Person chatters, person verified phone number. One week. Two weeks. Yeah, that should work now. Alright.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see.
Mm.
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Medicine?
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
Yep.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's a possibility.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is
Yeah.
where the hardtail appears.
Shut up with the tail.
Totally overvaluing that tail.
His
Oh,
mouth
God.
is covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Okay, make sure.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Or
Are
not.
there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
No, he wasn't.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer's right on that warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. I don't watch it dive. Oof. Two questions, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay. Alright, we're good here. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito's body? It was a gas. Bum, bum. Yep. Alright, please no jumping. Nope. No! Dude, how am I supposed to react fast enough? Right here, okay. Okay, there. G2. How did the poison enter through his nose? Okay, there we go. Please be I'm like one death away from death right here. God no. Maybe this is going 90 miles per hour on a 20 miles per hour road. Yeah, it is.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
Yes.
Written on the poison's warning label.
Please handle with care. Though it's volatile. I cannot say the word. Ugh. Volatility. I cannot say the word. Fuck my life. My tongue is staying stuck. My tongue gets stuck at that. Though its volatility, like when I say la, volatility is low. There's like a very dangerous vaporized. There we go. My tongue gets stuck.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
Vol as in volt, as in and then tilty. Okay, yeah.
That poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
Volatility.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The smoke. Sprinklers?
I see.
The sprinklers.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Now say the word. Volatility.
Poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It
Volatility.
was the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air and breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Volatility. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Kippo shrug. Okay. To be fair, I have a stuttering problem with some words and I can't say certain letters perfectly, so it's just how my tongue is when I speak, or how I am.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Yeah, it's possible, yeah. So...
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
No, like, you want to hear something funny? No, yeah, my mom can't say the letter, it's hard for her to pronounce words with J in it. Like, there's some words she can't say in J form. Like when she say, like the truck, Jeep, she cannot say that word. She has so much trouble. Like, my uncle, he stutters a lot when he speaks, so I got my bad, you know, like, talking genes from him, so I stutter sometimes as well. Not as much, but so my mom has some problems, and so does my uncle. So I have some not some good genes, you know. It depends.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Here, Mom, what's this?
Volatility.
Volatility. Volatility. Volatility.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Hmm.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Hmm?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he can kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
Mm-hmm.
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see. Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Mm-hmm. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Yep.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That's
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I
Mhm.
mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Yeah.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Too easy.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone is tired doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, but...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Yeah, he would say that.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
It is messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like
No.
Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But
Yeah.
I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we
Yeah.
probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Oh. Uh-oh. What is his feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. It's fine, okay? There's some things that we're better off not knowing, and we probably just didn't notice it. Like, maybe the container was hiding the fire grenade fragments. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Please don't be Hangman's Gambit. Oh, I'm about to die soon. Fire grenade. L. I need to get every letter and get else. Oh, I messed up. Oh, fuck. I gotta make sure not to die here. Okay, I need R, E, N. Only is E. I got it. Oh my god, thank God I wasn't crazy. Thank God I was not that crazy this time.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah.
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Yeah.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime,
Could it?
could it be?
Uh-oh.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Ooh, guys. Sonia's words contain a clue that contains that fire grenade was swapped with poison. Hold on. Oh, I can't touch that. Okay, the aluminum.
I can prove it with
I'm gonna move my thing real fast. Camera. You guys cannot see my health bar.
I found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
Mm-hmm.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found
Yeah.
the aluminum seal under Nagito's
Yes.
bed?
Yep.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Yeah.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue?
Soda, you're an idiot.
Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're a dumb idiot sometimes.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
you're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Soda, shut your ass up. You're lucky you haven't killed nobody yet.
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Uh-oh.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Could that be the same moment be when we all threw the fire grenades?
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Duh duh duh.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the
Duh,
warehouse,
yeah.
the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec.
Eh.
Then Nagito was...
Yep.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Yep. Shocking truth.
What the heck? But you said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
Yep. He did, didn't he? Maybe.
Then who killed
Who
Nagito?
knows?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? It was himself. Nagito Komita.
I see.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Yep.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Make sure not. Okay. The person who set the firehouse on fire was Nagito himself.
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
Akane, shut up.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Why set the reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire to make someone throw the poison.
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
To
It was a trap.
yeah, basically.
Trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh?
Huh?
Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
Yes, it
This wasn't an
was.
intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with
Yeah,
other
right?
grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What?
What? What?
What the hell?
Yep.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poisoned grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Yeah.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
He made an impossible murder the hard way. Exactly.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
might be the poison's fault they let go of the spear, but The actual cause of death could be either one.
It's true. It could be either the spear or poison.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
The other way is just to do a boring murder. Yep. Like this is actually this is one of the hardest trials I think in the game. This and Chapter 4 are the 2 hard trials.
Was his trap all along? Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
Yeah.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Yeah.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Yep.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Nagito's very smart for a reason.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
Yeah.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Yeah.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Yes.
That's right. There's
Maybe.
no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever.
Yeah.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
That's kind of privacy invaded.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Fucking soda.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Soda.
Giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
He's better than Teruteru at least. That's true. Nobody can beat Teruteru in terms of perviness and annoyance.
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial was over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Dun dun dun. The level at the restaurant. Right before switching to poison, doesn't matter. Let's place it in the break room, the bottle. Beyond the Monaco panels, the fire. His whole body wasn't tied up. Then, how do you support the spear? Dun dun. He ordered her himself. He took the knife. He appeared at the restaurant, doesn't right. His wife is tied up. Not yet. Knights are propped the knife with something. Yes, I'm not gonna thing. was because of the video message. Yep. Was the poison. How did his spear fell? Because he let go of it. There we go, okay. Let's see. He said, let's see. First one was if it's poison, we don't know yet. Right before switching to poisoned. That we don't know yet. The lighter. Yep. His whole body's tied up. We already know that. He didn't hurt himself. He used a knife. You know that. Monaco with plushie. You already threw that. It broke. There we go. There we go. Now we got the first one. Poison. Before switching to poison, he put the mask, or he took the seal off. Let's see. Not that. He brought the knife into that. Wait, oh wait, wrong. Wait, wrong one. Where's that plushie? No, it's not right. It's probably wrong. Not that. The fake fireworks doesn't make sense. Let's see. There we go, that's the one, okay. Okay, but this goes off here. You place that in the break room. Not that. That doesn't matter there yet. The spear, like there, that scene. That right there, okay. Last one. You place that in the break room. That right there. And then his body's been tied up. There we go. There we go, that's it.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
There we go.
The person who
Alright,
actually
auto.
arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Komaeda? It's Komida, I think. Oh, like, I guess.
He kept a specific
Komaeda.
item inside his cottage that
Maeda.
he needed for his plan.
I guess it depends.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
Dun, dun, dun.
and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
Yeah.
First,
Happy.
he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Yeah, still laughing, even to his deaths.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand,
Yeah.
he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured.
Yeah.
Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Hey, Tati.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Dun, 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 dun.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
Yeah.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Yeah. Thank you. Alright.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Nothing's impossible, it's just difficult.
You say we just have to vote
Oh, my
for
arm's getting
someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What did Nagito believe in? His talent.
I see!
His ultimate lucky student talent.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder and point towards you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. Oh, so that's how you're supposed to play it? It would have been fine if I only used one bullet. I guess I was just as smart as me said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. That's how I did it. That you only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But still, I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. He did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck, it's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm in love with the red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hachime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
I mean, it's not surprising. That's Nagito for you.
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. The traitor.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Yep.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use this traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Mm-hmm. And it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answers much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in
He
him?
just wanted to out the traitor. He didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Yep.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Uh-oh.
because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
Chiaki? No?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
And this is where the saddest part of the game for me is.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
I don't want to answer this.
The Future Foundation sent to infiltrate.
This is the saddest part of the game, guys. Like Gundam was sad, Pekka was sad. Mikana and Tertsu, fuck them. We hate them.
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Like, there's a reason why no, despite who they were, I spent all the time with them, I still would pick them regardless, but this is the most saddest part of the game ever, you know? Like, this is why I hate this game. Like, I love her, but I hate her.
It's... you?
My version of sad is very not broad. I should be fine. You're fine, but I'm not fine. The fact that
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
sadly.
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
You're correct, but you literally gave it away, like by talking like that.
I'm the traitor.
Darn, I'm late. It's okay, MJ. How are you doing? This is why I hate this game. Like, I don't hate it, but the time I spent with Chiaki, the girlfriend, sucks I have to vote her out.
The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Playing the best party game. Hey, as long as you're having fun, MJ, that's good. Damn it! Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
Good job, you're an S word for someone who is the bad guy. Yeah, also, yeah.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation. That is obviously a lie.
Bad girl. Yeah.
Please, wait.
Yeah.
Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Yeah.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity.
Yeah.
So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as yeah, it's okay.
If you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
It's not the finale. No, tomorrow's okay. So, MJ, in my Discord, if you here, let me type this in. Discord. Let me put that out. That's fine. In my Discord, I have an announcement. Like, I specifically said that on Wednesday would be the finale. Tomorrow's the finale. Because I still have to do Chapter 6. There's still Chapter 6 to do. Tomorrow's the finale. I can't finish it all today. There's no way I'm finishing it today. There's no...
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them.
Right, time
I'm the
zones.
traitor.
Yeah, I'm in PST time, so right now it's 11:30, so I can't roughly. It's Wednesday right now. Don't worry. So yeah, if you go join the Discord, you'll know announcements when I'm streaming or not, or like when the finale of a game is. That's why I will always announce the finale for a game. I did that for Persona 4 Golden, Danganronpa 1, Detroit Become Human, I think. Darn you time zones. I know, fuck time zones. What?
What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can.
That's why I was so, you aren't finishing it? It's because it's different day. Yeah, it's got...
It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
Yeah.
She was just disguised or something. This would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Right. Damn it!
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it's here. Is that the only way? This is it, guys, the finale. Chapter 5. Let's go.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix.
God.
I can't lose. I won't let you.
Why am I...
Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid
Fever time?
face.
Am I missing $20 because I was watching the stream?
Let's all get along.
No, you're good. Yeah, fever time.
I won't let you.
I usually wait until they do negative time, negative fever.
Open and
Like,
mix.
I wait to them to do that first, then I'll press it.
Can't lose. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monomi's notebook.
This is the end.
I wait till they do their thing first before I do it. Am I missing $20 in game?
When we
I don't know.
investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
How are you missing $20 if you're watching a stream? Or not you? Oh.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true
The party
identity
game.
is
Oh,
hidden?
okay.
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Hmm.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
I was able to talk to everyone first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuya's the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes on the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Topic discussing the entry was the final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? Game donated me $350 and someone else $10. Hey, not bad. That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out what the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
Oh my god, sad Hajime. Sad Hajime as a emote right there. Don't know how that happens.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is
On
the
it.
traitor,
Nice, Troy. You got it.
what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Wait, make it a bird with a hair spike? A sad verb? Well, here's the thing. Because, like, these are my emails I have for my channel. Like, they're mentally special for my channel. But, like, honestly, I don't really want to have sub emotes. I'd rather make it follower emotes, because, like, once I get the follower emote access, I'll probably move all emotes to followers. Just so that way, if you want to sub, I'll make them, like, I'll make special kind of emotes instead. Instead of, like, there. Yeah. Because really, I don't really care about subs. If you, like, here's me. To me, if you, as long as you follow me, if you just follow me and come watch my streams, I am more than happy enough with that. Talking to you in chat, interacting with the community here we're trying to build, that's what makes me happy. Subs are only thing, like, sure, like, if you don't have to, it's not mandatory. I value every one of you guys, because it's fun. Talking to you guys and building community. And just playing games. This is why I stopped playing multiplayer games as much. Like, single player games, I can take a pause and talk to you guys. That's what I love now about doing this. It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this, and so with an annoying expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, and took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like I was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
Finally got a fly that was bothering me all day. Dude, same. I get flies in my room sometimes, like 1 or 2 flies like every few days. And I literally have to like clap it. Like, I can't. It annoys me. Knowing that if I sleep at night with a fly in my room, you know, it can go anywhere, you know?
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I don't want Chiaki to be a traitor either.
I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor.
Seems like you're in denial. Okay, I'll shut up.
There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Done? Oh. Can I pause? Piece of blue paper, gas mask, Marty's notebook. Alright, let's see that real fast. Oh, you're done. Okay, it's uploading. Sure. Just let me know when you get it up. We'll look at it. Worst part is, wait. I don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. If I know what happens, probably, but not everybody else. Oh, it's in? Okay, let's check. Ah, that's good. Nice. Yeah, there you go. That works really good. Nice, Troy. Alright, okay, let's go back.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Yeah, she did.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Nope.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs,
No.
there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Okay, I believe you there. Okay. Okay.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not.
Okay.
The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it.
There we go.
That's not it.
Realize it. Did you just realize that? No, you're wrong.
That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Mm-hmm.
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that!
Uh-oh.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonya.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Sadness. Rebuttal showdown.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Uh-oh. I'm not enough words if I counter right away.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If
Away.
that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough? Wait, what?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Oh, okay. Got it.
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Crit method, I
After
think.
all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
Gotta wait. I have to wait. Crit method, I think so.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence,
Do you wait one?
I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
There you go. Okay, there we go.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
No, that's not it. Okay.
Crap!
Okay.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake.
Oh, when I shouldn't.
Someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Fake beforehand.
Crap!
Okay, let's see.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Up, down. Yeah, here, I got it.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
What's that? Okay, I got it now.
Crap!
Okay, got it.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
There we go. Crit method. Let me check.
You're right.
Pretty sure I'm using downshift. Not scale. Oh, I don't know then. I don't think I'm using it right. It's a fake.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
What did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, and you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. If you type a statement up twice, then down once, the third does more damage. Oh, really? I didn't know that then. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
No.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Yes, the kind one who's been with us.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Damn it, indeed.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
Yep.
No. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Okay, MJ, I know the spoiler you're talking about. Did you draw a manga yet? A manga? You mean like that? No, I've not. But MJ, the spoiler you're talking about, I know what it is. I know what it is, sadly. Oh my god, sadness. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking, and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
Sadness. Class trial end. All rise. Rest in peace, Chiaki. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito's Komida's killer is... Joel, I hate you. This actually was spoiled to me. I didn't know what it looks like beforehand, but now I know. Like, Chiaki Namini.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor? The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck? Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I would have been better if I could have said sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
Because,
Because I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I would never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. 6.9k points. Nice. Nice. You're still saying things I don't get, but if he asks you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if he asks you why you're in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even you were a traitor. You never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this, that's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
But the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that, was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find a killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? If Chiaki had said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raise a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor. Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstance had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You're really a kind-hearted person.
hmm,
You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey.
Don't go talking about
Come
your
on
family all of a
now.
sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Hi-ya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
She's self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on? Monokuma like die?
No, no.
I'm not dead. I'm pretty sure that what Chiaki just said refers to. I know it refers to the first game, by the way. A little bit. A little bit. A new one that fucking came out. Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That's...
I can't say it because some people don't know. I'd rather leave it a mystery. I do know what it is though. Wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
It involves someone. It involves a certain computer person.
Hey,
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you all will be destroyed. I'll be the one to protect my students.
Let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you.
Hey,
Now then, how many more are still there? You might as well come all at once.
ooh,
How many?
exciting.
Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60 power. Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million?
Hmm.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 100 million? Maybe he's referring to someone from somewhere else. Who knows? Jump ahead, 1052, 1056, and 1060. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey,
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite a daring spirit.
Bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you saying? Even saying anymore? Did you not see the scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in a Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
But those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even just a plushie, as long as you give it to Monokuma's personality. It becomes a fluffy developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible, and that's not even magic. Magic.
Could it be?
Have you already attained that much power?
Hey, hey, hey!
If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey, hey.
What's going on? Don't tell me not to call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
How many Monomis are left to challenge my army of 10 to 60? Duh. You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's just say you have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
Can't lose.
Even have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But,
Right?
right?
Damn it.
What the hell's going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
See, 10 to 60 power is huge, it is. We're in a situation because we caught up in a dispute between the two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave the talk for later. Because our punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait? That's the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. Yeah, I'll have a calculator here, 1 second. Oh, my face gets off. 1 second. Okay. Okay, really? Is it really? I mean, just basically it's a big lot of zeros. Yeah, what's the question? What's up? It's 60 zeros, yeah, basically. It is. That's a big number, honestly. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait, but I haven't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Songbird Symphony. No, I have not. If that's a game, so I will add that to my list of games, but in the Discord, like I said, MJ, you get Discord, you can just join. I literally put game suggestions. Where's it at? Actually, wait, just put literally go to gaming. You can literally put any games, you can literally suggest a game for me, and I'll consider playing it on stream. I don't have suggestions, but just put, just put it as suggestions for games. I'll literally add it to my list. Songbird. Let me add it right now. Do you think that there's enough Nagito modes? Honestly, yeah. A game that's just birds. Ooh, really? Songbird. Let me check it out. I think we have enough Nagito. We have what? How many Nagito emotes do we have actually? Nagito. We have 2, right? We have 2. Don't we have 3 Gundams or no? Yeah, we have 3 Gundams. Oh. Songbird Symphony. Oh, this game. Oh, this looks kind of cool. I mean, Gundam is Gundam. Yeah, it's a Riddick game. Not very long. Oh, it looks cute. Aw. Okay, I will consider playing this, actually. This is a cute game. Oh, it's on sale! It's on sale. Alright, I'll order this game after the stream ends. Holy crap, this looks like... Yeah, sorry, money. I'm gonna buy it when the stream ends. I'll add my cart, but I won't buy it yet, play it yet. I need to finish stream first. Alright, cool. Now that
Now then, I prepared a very special
for Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
special bleeding
And,
service.
for Monami too.
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monami? It's just 2 for 1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Also, I remember now. I am an only child. What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'm just being burned anyway. And not just that, I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
I'm
I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you.
Bye, Chiaki. I will always forgive you. I'll definitely see you again.
I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
You play as a bird named Burb who's a music-filled quest. Ooh, that sounds... okay.
There's no need to be a hero.
I love music rhythm
You
games,
don't
honestly.
force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Chiaki.
It's okay. A shining future will always
Okay,
be
other hand.
waiting for you.
Left hand's right.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Song names are in game. As mission names, that's the only place where they have names. Okay.
Because I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Alright, this is it. Game over. Chiaki's been found guilty. Time for punishment. You too, Monami. Back to Murray, the best character in this game, yeah. Honestly, yes. I like how you brought the tank from the 5th island. At least executed. Galomega. Samus. Run, Chiaki, run. And... Pac-Man. Oh my god. And Tetris. Galaga, Pac-Man, Tetris, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Why? And even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. I just had to end. Before I can ask what I need to ask. Before I could say what I need to say. Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her, thank you. If I said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it.
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of appointment during the class trials, as in Nagito did too. And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them. Wait, does that mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey,
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present
Congratulations, with this I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up to now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all of your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you're acting like your usual stuff, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said U5, like you're emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right? It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team? You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't say quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true enemy?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no, no.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's land plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
When the time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey,
New world, don't go saying new shit all of a sudden. Trust me, yeah, I know, it is gonna be new world shit. Well, just think of the remaining but 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives will back home be waiting for you. Okay, last again. Monaco's boisterous laughter carried on what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the first time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what's going to happen. Just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. I'm doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. Day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that doesn't need anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn it back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island, at a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I don't know, Hajime, you tell me. "8 hours, 55 minutes, and 20 seconds. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it's about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I never felt before. A fear like I'd been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonya. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hajime, good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
I know, right? The game is bugging. This is so weird. Should I just turn off the game and restart? I should totally do that. Now let's keep going. Remember nice to the video messages that we found at the factory? We were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well,
Apparently it was more to the messages than inside that laptop, huh?
yep.
We weren't able to see until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer.
Hmm,
Did he set it up so we were able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will. Where is it right now? I mean, it's clearly glitched because Shaki's on screen. I know, right? Like, I thought she's dead, right? Got it. The restaurant. Totally, right? totally glitching.
Yo,
Yeah. Hey, you're late. Is sure Nagito's really left in her message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going to walk with Gundam's hamsters and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
He's back, Troy, your favorite character. I know, the fans' favorite character. He's back. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. Okay. A coincidence. I can't do this voice. Wrong. That is the will of casualty. That is the will of casualty guiding me. I can't do this fucking voice without him. I need to hear his voice. 1 second. Gundam Kanaka. Danganronpa. Gundam voice. Hold on a second. I need his voice real fast. Hold on a second. Where's his voice at? No, I can't find his voice. Never mind. Hajime, Sonia, Akane, and Nakamura next? Yeah. Why am I Sonia going for a walk with Gundam? I would never allow that.
Damn right.
Anyway, let's hurry and play it. You're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Yeah. I wonder why, right? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. End the way I hoped it would?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it's just the Monokuma said.
Hey,
They really set up the traitor as a killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? Why we do that? Enough of your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor's watching this video,
how unfortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. Then the outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. It's funny. I think Fat Byakuya's funny, but I like skinny Byakuya better.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why did I do what I did. Yeah, Skinny Byakuya is way better. I took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Wow. A Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along, and so I was able to learn the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. I should have made fun of Hajime. Damn, I always want to become a protagonist myself. God dang it. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what's he planning. Like giving us information about the island's mysteries and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. Be only so he can lead you into unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma was trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Geez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. I hate all Byakuyas. I hated him too in the beginning of the game, but I love his personality. Like he's a smug ass, but he actually actually cares at the end, you know? If you want to skip Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. Honestly, shipping Fat Byakuya and Skinny Byakuya makes sense because, of course, that's the only person he loved. Yeah, he only loves himself. He's fat. He only loves his smug self. Nezumi Castle.
Well,
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you think it was an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But it has nothing to do with me. I had to hide this until my plan came to the end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? I'll announce the password. 11037. I wonder that's why it's familiar. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. And you have to use that to enter a specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I know, right? That person who killed Sayaka. I know. That person. We can never forgive that person. With this, my duty is finished. I will become the foundation of this world's hope. If that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Effect, or... I'll say effect, but then I said, okay, Nagito, respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Ultimate hope. This was Nagito's final message. Said it was a password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey,
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. Right, I need to hurry to ancient ruin, second island. I know, right? Nagito. Someone, it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's going to be in there?
Are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, and the kills.
Thanks for the food.
If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now's the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell?
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that the hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's orders. Okay.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. You said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Passwords, please. I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. They must have found something. I know, right? The future's waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
Huh?
where did everyone go?
Hmm? Everyone?
Huh? What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... They wore off, yep. This world. Stage clear? Question mark? Chapter 5. Smile at the hope at the name of despair. End. Surviving students. That's a long, yeah, it's a long trial. Danganronpa. Her backpack. Gamer's backpack. Alright. Alright. Heading to the school trip. Yeah, like text locks during the execution, weird. Yeah. Chapter 0. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Quite regular, just when you thought it was serious small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. Every time that happened, I had to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand out very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who's loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. You like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The sounds were starting to bore me. Instantly saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude and the friendly smile. While under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor. Like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a sensible exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komida. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that. I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Oh, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I meet the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm sorry to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Post P Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry, I often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who don't possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, even though they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. The world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps does that mean you have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that I certain degree, but the selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen, well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I had with me. That contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then I will be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? This time. Will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate. Then explain your hand. This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Even now, it still hasn't rotted. Maybe that means it's become one with me? Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you are Savage the Body. You Savage the Body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh, really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talents, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Finally, that noise is gone. Oh my god. Wait, can I go to the bathroom now? GG. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. A door? Why is there a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? I gotta use the bathroom really bad. 2 chapters, and this isn't the finale? Nope, tomorrow's the finale. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Go fast. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? Even still, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? Oh, that's go for bed. I'm back. Alright, I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trilogram, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trilogram and how I end up here. Just like before. When we were all gathered at a classroom just before we arrived at Jabrock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabrock Island? Man, old memories. Danganronpa 1.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did you say what I think you just said? I know, welcome to Dangan 1. But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? I know, right? Back to Dangan 1. Even the hallways feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school. Look like a normal school at all. Definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place for Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Man, look at that, they got the old map too. That like everything's blocked. Making sure. Look, the court, the trial grounds too. The store is locked. Look at this. Old memories, right? I miss this game. Bathrooms are locked. Alright, I'm gonna go inside. They say mark where you could go. I know, right? This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime. You heard Natsume and King here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what did you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place is Hope Speak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
Right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. How does it feel like to return to a long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Right,
You. Where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys this is Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
But it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to the ruin. You were serious about that. I don't believe it. Of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, you were doing things that were deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
It's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone's feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough of this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered an ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and then inside the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey.
What do you mean made?
what's this?
Are your minds getting grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's time to hurry along to a graduation exam. It's my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment, you're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way.
It's nothing to be cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then what's a graduation exam?
Hey.
Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. I hate to do this to you, but I'm head out. No worries. MJ, don't worry. We'll join Discord. Yeah, of course. Thank you. I will be streaming the finale in like 20 hours from now, basically. Despite not knowing the story, I kind of predicted Hope Speak Academy was in the ruin. I mean, you kind of saw it. Like, you saw there's a building outline with a ruin inside of it, so yeah. But yeah, thanks. MJ, don't worry. I'll be streaming the finale like in 20 hours from now, so you can count down your time from that. So here, let me give you Discord. Unless you have to think. There you go. This should work. But yeah, finale be like literally less than 24 hours. So yeah.
Are you sure about
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're also gonna get out. There's no way we stayed here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast. And you guys are just extras till the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I disperse all the teaching material you need for your research throughout the Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think that this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. But please rest assured you strive to do your best on your field trip. As usual, after leaving us with its cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even the setting had changed, even the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world, main cast. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on our island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world's going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I want to become Hope. Is that what you're thinking? Just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope is possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born to this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see it? Gah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it.
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's going to be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that. Even though our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Jackie said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess that's better than helping people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? He's telling us to investigate like we have before. Have been? Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Like...
We might be able to learn something about Hope's Academy about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Can we go back home when this is over, right? We can finally get out of this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means. Hell yes. He's right. Now's not time to bemoan how lucky I am. Where this place really is, what hope happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we can do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? I'm surprised that Sonya lasted this long. Really? I thought you said you thought Soda might be a killer. That's surprising. Soda, or like Sonya, even Akane. Like, I don't know. Can we start already? Oh, what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answer to all our questions inside that damn building. What's going ahead for now?
Whoa!
You're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
however,
It'll be fine. There'll be no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. But what should we do? So we should do our best, best as well. Like they say. I'm in. Oh, nice. Welcome to Discord. Welcome to the crew. I love that screen email. It's funny. Nice. All right, MJ. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow in the hopefully in the finale. It's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at green light, we'd never reach our goal. Akane already took off on her own. It might be better if we split up and look around too. Like Sonya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Now let's get Gus over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later.
Excuse me.
Shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that would be useful to everyone. I don't know, Sonya just kind of has a Leon vibe. Like, exactly, like, he's like that. Yeah, he does have that vibe.
Oh my.
Miss Sonya.
Miss Sonya.
Oh my god, freaking S word. That's what she's after Sonya, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. A bit more, just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it as far, I'm definitely going to go home. Alright, time for the finale. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to gymnasium, but it's clearly different. This is Monokuma's doing too. Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for this trap. There's no way this will be back down. No? It's an invisible wall directed to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? I'm not here. Okay, sure. Wonder what? Let's see. Make sure I can't touch the classrooms. Okay. I can only go. So I can only go to that classroom. Okay. Dojo. This is Dojo? It's full of strange things that makes me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps the mistakes expected inside this building makes sense. Book. What is this? It's a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Host Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying open like this? Let's start with the history first class. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you would ask? That depends on the person. But just as I thought, Monokuma made this totally explains how special it looks. I really want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. I'll look at it. I start flipping through the pages. The story begins with an introduction to Host Peak Academy. A government-funded school. Okay, we know this. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, yada yada yada. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but who scout them are Host Peak Academy teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Host Peak Academy isn't just for school for talent, it's also a school for research and talent as well. Host Peak Academy has been suffering from decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research or talent. So decide to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expensive exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Host Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Host Peak Academy is now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. With this, Host Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Host Peak Academy, Ernest Witch, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Host Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like the manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Both these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happen, right? This manga only mentions the names, but so I don't really know details, but it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve course students, right?
But hold on.
But that's weird. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey,
Why did you forget that you're a part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school memories. But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? The thing is weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
by the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve course
I
students.
got it.
Or you're willing to steal those memories yourself, huh? You want to be confident in yourself, so you want to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry, try to brush it off. What else expected of a reserve course students? Damn it, what the heck? Alright, what's new now? Oh, Soda, what's up, Soda?
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go. It's like some rules being enforced for no reason. Like an invisible wall or something. Oh, I can go to this classroom now. Alright. 5A. Another book. This one is Manga for Morons. Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? I mentioned other manga too. It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was a trigger the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Learn a little more about the incidents. Start flipping through the pages to see what I can learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylish drawings despite depicting characters solving mysteries. What written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as the Symbol of Hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all the resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the Ultimate Hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at this academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence, but Izuru, who was known as the Symbol of Hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident, though so it never happened. However, as students began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage, that student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the reserve course students, who have been long dissatisfied with how they've been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy destruction. This is the entirety tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to the horrifying devastating of that incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way that 30 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony. For a genius knows that ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice for a bar of gold. Be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up with something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply meant talent. More importantly, a genius possesses various talents. I wish I gave me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Yuri said that reserve course students here in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? Not possible. Okay. The biggest, most awful event. Who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who is that? Okay. Holy crap. I'm running out of power. So that room is done. That's locked. It's open now. Biolab. Okay. What the hell is this room? What's freaking cold in here? It's like I'm in a freezer or something. Might not freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out already. The biggest, most awful, most tragic. Yeah, I'm not saying all that. The next one will obviously be about this incident. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. A story about creepily drunk characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. Incident known as the yada yada, yeah. This is drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself was so grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. Was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostering a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet. It began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. But then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. Waiting. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to really murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock that ashes began to disappear, as if the air was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless death was the norm. Oh, super! Thanks for the raid, bro. Wanted? Or waiting? Wanton. Thanks for the raid, super. Ugh. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. Let's get a quick shot. Second. That out. 64. This should work. Yeah, there you go. Come to what happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. How the game, super? Brian, how'd it go? I keep afraid to call you by your real name, honestly. An activism coup d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there's no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, it was alright. I think I won more than I lost, so that's that. Yeah, a net positive, right? They used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses or to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and more to spread despair. They created tragedy the most... Yeah, we see it already. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. That thing My heart is racing chest, but my body felt ice cold. It was because I was freezing this room. The biggest... Okay, this is definitely all made up. I mean, if that's really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at the manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? You don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during this period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident has really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what you meant by you said at the beginning. Well, it's on yeah. But on the hand, I'm worried about the weather you guys would create outside world. Okay. Try to make us feel despair toward the outside world so he'll want to stay on the island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope, just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Tragedy has been added. Alright, whether or not this incident really happened, what are the world's ultimate despair group? Are they really connected to both the tragedy? I can't see. I say tragedy way too much. Oh, he's realized. Oh, there's a Monokuma. They're the killings are involved and connected to them as well. What the? There's a Mono. Fucking Hajime, get back in there. Get back in there. There's a fucking Monokuma.
I've been found.
Like I can spend the coins anyway. Now, let's look around fast. Alright, we get out of here. Alright, let's see. I just realized I can find them more. The door's still locked. I'm gonna go back in here real fast. If I miss any Monokumas. Alright, no more here. Alright. 2 more places left. Make sure there's no more Monokumas go on here. Alright, we can go back to the other room now. Alright, this room's next. No, sure, no, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him. What if Fujihiko? When I went inside this room, the bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way. So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Okay, no more nothing hiding. Hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasingly well? Well, you're pleasingly well, right? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing here?
No.
What's another thing I need to tell you on this floor? I got bored drawing manga. Can you forgive me for not telling you the word by mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. An ice cream student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Alright, but what do you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. It's about Ultimate Despair. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to the group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful evil fear person alive. I wonder who that person was from the first game. Oh yeah, it was her. Miss fucking Enoshima.
Yes, indeed.
Junko Enoshima. Oh yes, I hate that bitch. I wonder, I know right, Troy? I wonder who that person is. Oh wait, it's right here. As a former Ultimate Despair, she created Despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. And there's just one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a second. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? Nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With a charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who had been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose. It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's really truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their loves, hate, grudges, and everything else, really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else, who was dedicated to Junko Enoshima, like believers making offerings to her god, like a monster providing food for her children. They dedicate all despair so they can escape from despair, and all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believe it was something they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Host Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words...
My voice is dying. Okay. Redo it fast. Okay. Okay, much better. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department? They filled their role as disposable limbs. They believe what they need to do. And so, 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Huh? Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can't believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima, it doesn't scare me at all. I mean, is already dead. Huh? Oh my god. Is it true what you said? She's really dead. What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Host Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind failed the Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out the Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Host Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. And she took away their memory, just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Host Peak Academy were all widely known as Symbols of Hope. By forcing people to watch these Symbols of Hope kill each other for the sake of survival, you were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko's no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who's our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of Ultimate Despair behind us? Are the followers Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we are involved in resemble the Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who to tell us imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Host Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras over Drop Rock Island. Are they rocking somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Okay. Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What do you know? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted to read the manga version since it took time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
I'll just raise the flag. What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
well now.
I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside world and inside. I'll raise the flags like crazy.
What? Hey,
Oh god. Oh, not again.
what?
That's a plushie. God dang it. 4th floor. Huh? It's to a different hallway again. What's going on to make something like this happen? Okay. Connie's switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
You know, it's my gut. Just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean, who?
So,
It's my gut, after all.
Just my gut.
But still, her gut's pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Not these rooms, okay. Not that room. I guess this is the only room we can go in. Music room. It's like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. It's like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in this music room? Mark engraved to monument, symbol of Future Foundation, right? Below the symbol is short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hotespeed Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hotespeed Academy? Arthur Noah's World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Nothing hiding, right? Alright, what do you have here? What's this? The following letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from the email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hotespeed Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hotespeed Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible, though I don't believe this group can go that far without Jugo and Ishima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, they must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hotespeed Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations for them have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World Program. Survivors of Hotespeed Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who's part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest most than the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories we've lost. Okay. Okay, Chiaki should have made it clear to us. Now, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then it's true then he must be. The ultimate despair who caused... I'm not gonna keep saying that same line over and over again, it's tiring. The ones who are carrying out the will of Jugo and Ishima are making us go through this. This caught my attention in the email too. Research facility on Jabberwock Island, mentioned in the email. What is that about? There's no way they can research... That's a research facility. There should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Alright, next room. God dang it. Oh. Alright, this room. Okay, I better save the game in case. Hold on. Alright, save the game. Make sure I don't lose any progress. Alright. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has kind of that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now you mention it, does look like that.
No.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Stop being an S-word, Soda. I swear.
Huh? Are you serious?
Alright, there's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? The blackboard and just below that. Our names are seen before. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that is Hiyoko Saionji's written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew was younger. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. Whether the photo is in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? This lady is pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Saionji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? An older sister with the same first and last name. You fucking idiot. That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was like close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko. Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like fucking Soda. I swear to God. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Regardless of the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
Is this the truth? If this is the truth, then Hyoko's in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how could there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does that even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to the list of subjects over there? Huh?
this is bad.
If it says subjects, then maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes me sound messed up. What experiment? I mean, some kind of experiment would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the Blackbeard. I said Blackbeard. Blackboard. Under the list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. I think we said this. Blackbeard. Yar har har. I know, shut up. I'm getting delusional right now. Hyoko? Yeah, we saw this already. Wait a minute. Okay, this. Oh wow, that's okay. Extremely overwhelming portraits hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into placard says, Host Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. I found our host. Yeah. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I've seen earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Alright. Okay, another one. Read it. We've understand this matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning their remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Shinima, the fact remains that they're incredibly dangerous. Even after their death, their tragedy is not ended. Perhaps they're still a leader on par with Junko and Nishima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Does that mean it's in order to kill them? It doesn't sound peaceful at all. I guess that's understandable. It's as terrible as it sounds. It's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging the war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Artist totally erased all the flags on this floor. Next stage. Okay, weird. Third floor. Oh, wow. Not again. Last time. No, sometimes I be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Locked. What the fuck? Alright. Alright, the rec room. Alright, we're almost on the stream for tonight, so let's keep, we're almost done. So that's cool. file. Confidential file. That means it's a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible for what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speed Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation... I'm not gonna say the whole thing again. Seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring a hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. Here's detailed instructions to anchored orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope has left a strong impression on my for some reason. Excuse me. Was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speed Academy is behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about it, these words. True hope, huh? Okay. Hologram, alright. It was in an email passage. Regarding the report you gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. Though they will all be dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about the specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some of them were wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under the harsh conditions. Over the course of the detailed investigation, we have determined that they are the same age as the others, so we decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding that matter. We have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Okay. Why to place them in our care? That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? I guess it's not possible that Future Foundation set this up. Oh my god. My Hajime, if you keep boring like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What's this hologram thing anyway? Exactly what it looks like. It's that they're the Future Foundation emails. I thought they made the perfect clue. But I did a little bit of hacking here and get them. You can do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
And who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Alright. I swear to God, we're in our building. Fucking sake. Different hallway again. What's this place? Am I dreaming or something? Totally disconnected from reality. Whoa, my god. Library. My god, that sounds... Okay, I should read it. There's no doubt that's under clue. To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. So many clues from the first game. Protagonist Ultimate Hope. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you know how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light and hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed to with our deals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone is trying to let the remnant of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? And why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Dun, dun, dun. Alright, how much longer? I'll say about almost done for today. Once we get to the first floor, we'll probably call it a night, because I'm getting tired talking. And we need to save some time for the finale. Classroom? I don't get it, but it looks like a laundry room. Something in a laundry room. Come on, here he is. That's 3.
Oh.
Alright, tablet PC. A tablet computer. It looks like it powers on too. This is the next clue. Neo World program. This word Neo World. I seem to recall hearing and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer and ultimate neurologist and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allowed subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to induce trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling emptiness like everything's being tainted. A feeling of weakness like the world's collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. Despair, the desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, and the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until I feel is despair. Okay, I can't scream. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something like this actually exists.
Nice.
You have to raise a flag some more in order to clear my character route. Now that despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Made up. Including me too. What? How you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys... Okay, I'm not... Oh, no, fuck this. I'm not talking all that. This hallway. When we first arrived, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh my god, this... Oh, Sonya, what's up?
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that believes real. And the nocebo effect is that opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring something that up all of a sudden? Huh?
Oh my.
Huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Wait, that door's locked. This room. Okay, tech. Okay, that room. 1B. This should be the last room today. Big object. A floating? Impossible. There's no way something like this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? The moment I looked at the object... Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Familiar character from Dangan 1. Person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No. Best character, I know, right? Is this even a person in the first place? Wait. If it's the best character, Troy, how come we don't have it? Hold on, let me look at me real fast. Let me look at the memes. Oh yeah. Oh my god. You don't have the emo for that character, huh? But then again, what's a good emo for them? I don't know. We'll think of it later. Well, you don't have that expressive of sprites. Yeah, they don't. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you call me Alter Ego. That's my name my master gave me when he created me. I can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego, artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my assistant's one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything. I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. I'm feeling from earlier again. Like my feet are hovering above the floor. Like I can't feel my feet at the ground, like I can't even believe my existence. You should know, right? Where's this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program has submitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experiment stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island is where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm ready to answer your questions, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. This appears as space is entirely under the virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing for you too. After even with the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems that the launch was rushed, and because of that, there was enough time collecting data. I'm sorry, I don't know how to know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World Program. Most of its words, I understand what they meant. I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would have made me such more sense if this is a fictional world. Are you saying this is a world's a fictional world? I feel I can believe what's going on here. The missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, are all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Can you tell me? You tell me. What was the Neo World Program used for in the first place? It served only one purpose. It's used to make the real world an unblended one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Creating hope? But the fact that we were here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Thoughts? Oh, sure, let's check. That's good. That's a good one. Don't know what you call it. It's Yasuhiro, or you can call him Hiru. So, I don't know. Whatever you want to call that one, that's actually kind of good. That's a really good one. We need one of the big dumb boy. Yeah, the dumb idiot. Deleting memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World Program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. From there, you upload the memories obtained into the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, but why? Why us? Why were our school and memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That's a mystery too to me, too. Booting the program on the surviving Hope Peace Academy while it's still in experimental stage? I'm sure there's a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. You're saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I think of. It's not like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is it the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and the virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World Program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? They were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role is not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. Observer and teacher. Sounds familiar to 2 characters who just died. What kind of authorities does the teacher role have? The teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there's no risk to abuse. But because of the virus affecting everything, that has changed. It changed the world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World Program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it became a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that functions beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portion of abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I would have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at the convenience. Talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. The alter ego should be impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell just by communicating with her, which means this supposed virus is so smart that it's surpassed its alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another, that's so freaking irritating. How did a virus affect the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was affected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World Program is installed. I'm getting points real fast. How the heck? Based on my calculations, that's mostly like what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I heard is truth? Why am I assuming that everything's a lie? Observers. Yep. We're halfway there. Okay. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If I took over an observer, then it has to follow the... If I took over an observer, it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey.
Even just God in the machine, it's a hint from you. You're gonna say something more. Suppose I use this between life and death. The death itself is inevitable. It's so comparable to the deflection based on the inflection existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Our own existence is observant and. Okay, my voice is back a little bit. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone was right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from the side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. And our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutting down requests. The Neo World Program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept our outside interference. The Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that it's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and we'll leave you there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expect such an atrocious virus was lurking inside a Neo World Program. But it's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But that's not just on the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this is the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would it save us? You already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. That's the number we found in Nizami Castle. Doors to ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chances were slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the password in the place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting you that will to you all. I've trusted to your future. For that person trying to abuse the graduation exam, I'm sure they're going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. I want you guys to endure without giving up hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. That means his secret plan to defeat Monokuma. In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher going rogue, I've got a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer, which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you will need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need somehow to get that number. Oh, and it's over. Goodbye, Makoto. Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Huh? What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
What hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useful stuff, I'm gonna put it again. What happened? I've spoken at length, but it was a point to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Just now. There shouldn't be anything else you have to ask me. I see if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys can use that weapon. The only thing I can do is spread the virus invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know we're working toward a conclusion and nobody wants us to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard to do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had experienced something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless too? When the world slips over and becomes irrational, what am I supposed to do? Are we done? Alright. Let me see. And we are done for tonight. I am so tired. Alright. Finally. And we are officially done for tonight. I'm getting super tired. Holy fuck. Oh, dude, Troy, thanks for boosting the server. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh, wait, watch. Watch what? Watch what? Wow. Thanks, Troy. Level 1. Wow. Holy crap. Thank you for the boost. Not more emotes. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a smart thing, honestly. Wait, how much more emotes we have then? Settings, let me check. Emojis, how much do we get more now? Oh, we get 64 more? Oh. That's actually kind of good. Oh, okay, really? Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Chapter 6